Greetings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Today let's reflect on 1 Corinthians 9:1-16. The central message of this passage is simple yet powerful. A true servant of Christ is willing to surrender personal rights for the sake of the gospel. First, Paul explains that his apostleship was not proven by a title, but by transformed lives. The Corinthian believers themselves were the evidence of God's work through his ministry. True spiritual leadership is measured by changed lives, not by fame or position. Second, Paul teaches that those who preach the gospel have the God-given right to receive material support. Just as a soldier receives wages and a farmer enjoys the harvest, God's servants deserve support from God's people. However, Paul chose not to exercise this right in Corinth. Why? Because he never wanted anyone to think he preached for money. He willingly sacrificed a legitimate right so that nothing would hinder the gospel. This reminds us that love is greater than personal rights. Finally, Paul declares, "Woe to me if I do not preach the gospel." Preaching was not a career for him. It was a divine calling and a sacred responsibility. His greatest reward was not financial gain or human applause, but the approval of God. The lesson for every believer, especially pastors and Christian leaders, is clear. Let transformed lives be the evidence of your ministry. Honor and support faithful servants of God. Never allow personal rights or interest to become obstacles to the gospel. Serve with integrity, humility, and a deep sense of God's calling. May we all live in such a way that Christ is glorified and the gospel advances through our lives. God bless you.